Hello everybody. Today we will discuss about the computer networks. Computer network is interconnection of two or more computers so that they can able to exchange information. The rule of communication between the computers is called as protocol. But these rules of communication must be agreed by both communicating computers. Nowadays, we cannot live without computer networks. There are huge number of applications in business, in home. Computer networks are also useful for mobile users. There are some social issues presently, but in every field, computer networks plays the vital role. Let us see application of the computer networks in different fields. That is the business applications, home applications, user applications, and social issues of the computer network. First, we will discuss on the business applications. Very important business application is the resource sharing. Typical example of the resource sharing is the sharing of common printer. Instead of purchasing individual printer, high volume network printer is often cheaper, faster, and easier to maintain than large collection of individual printers. However, probably even more important than sharing the physical resources such as the printer, there is another important applications is sharing of information. It doesn't matter whether company is small or large one. Both types of companies or corporations are highly dependent on computer networks for allowing their employees to access relevant information and documents with high speed and instantly. For some smaller companies, all the computers are likely to be in single office. But for larger companies, the computers and employees may be scattered over different offices and plants in many countries. Under such situations, large company situations where these employees are scattered over many countries or plants, network called virtual private network (VPN) may be used to join the individual networks at different sites into one extended network. In the simplest terms, one can imagine a company's information system as a consisting of one or more databases with company information, and some employees need to access them remotely. In this model, that is VPN, the data are stored on the powerful computers called servers. These are centrally hosted and maintained by the system administrator. In contrast, the employees have simpler machines called clients. The clients can access the remote data. This whole arrangement is called client server model. It is widely used for, or it forms the basis of much computer networks which are presently used nowadays. If we look at the client server model in detail, we see there are two processes running on two machines. That is, one is on client machine and another is on server machine. And the form of communication is client process sends the message over the network to the server process. And then client process waits for reply message. When the server process gets the request, it performs the requested work and sends back the reply. Another goal for a computer network is it should provide the power, or it provides a powerful communication medium among the employees. Typical example is email. Now we are familiar with email and its utility. Next thing is telephone calls between the employees may be carried by the computer network instead of telephone company nowadays. This telephone is called as IP telephony or voice over IP. Companies find this a wonderful way to save their telephone bills. Other richer form of communication are made possible by computer networks are that in which the video can be added to audio so that employees at distance locations can see and hear each other. They can able to hold meetings. That is the video conferencing concept. And such type of techniques are very powerful tools for eliminating the cost and time. Next is the desktop sharing concept, in which remote workers see and interact with a graphical computer screen. This makes it easy for two or more people who work far apart to read and write a shared blackboard or write a report together. When one worker makes a change to the online document, then other can see the changes immediately. Next goal for many companies is doing business electronically, especially with customers and suppliers. The new electronic business model is called as electronic commerce, that is e-commerce. It has grown rapidly in recent years. Airlines, bookstores, retailers have discovered that many customers like the convenience of the shopping from home. Many companies provide catalogs of their goods and services online and takes orders online. Manufacturers of automobiles, aircraft, computers, many other products buy subsystems from the variety of suppliers and then assemble the parts. Using computer networks, manufacturer can place orders electronically. It reduces the need for large inventories, and this will enhance the efficiency of work. So these are some business applications. Now we'll focus on the home applications. As with companies, home users can access information, communicate with other people, and buy products and services with e-commerce. Persons can able to access the remote information in many forms. For example, surfing the World Wide Web for the information. Information available may include arts, business, cooking, government, health, history, hobbies, recreation, science, sports, travels, and many other informations. Many newspapers have gone online nowadays. All types, all newspapers, most of the newspapers are available online. It is also possible to have a selected articles downloaded to your computer. The next step beyond the newspapers is the online digital library, which includes magazines as well as many different scientific and another relevant journals, related field journals. Many professional organizations such as HCM, IEEE Computer Society already have their journals and conference proceedings online. Much of this information is accessed using client-server model. But there is a different popular model for accessing information that goes by the name of peer-to-peer communication. Peer-to-peer communication is often used to share music and videos. It is also used by families for sharing photos, movies, downloading public software packages. In fact, one of the most popular internet application of all is the email, is a peer-to-peer technology. This form of communication is likely to grow considerably in the future. The internet can be used by applications to carry audio and video information. Typical application, such application is YouTube application, which is the very cheap way to call to the distant friends. Another category of applications falls under the social networking applications. One of the most popular social networking site is the Facebook. It allows the people to update their personal profiles and shares the updates with other people who are declared to be their friends. You are familiar with Twitter, which is again social networking application. Many such applications are there. We are well familiar with Wikipedia, Encyclopedia. Then next category of application is electronic commerce and online auctions. Home shopping is already popular, that enables the user to inspect the online catalogs of thousands of companies. Some of these catalogs are interactive, showing products from different viewpoints and configurations. After customer buys a product electronically, online technical support may be consulted. Another area in which the e-commerce is widely used is access to the financial institutions. Many people pay their bills, manage their bank accounts, and handle their investments electronically. One area is the electronic markets. Online auctions of second-hand goods have become a massive industry nowadays. There are several forms of e-commerce. The most popular forms are business to customer. Typical example is ordering books online. Business to business form. Typical example is car manufacturer ordering tires from supplier. Government to customer form. Typical example is government distributing the tax forms electronically. Consumer to consumer form example is auctioning second hand products online. Peer to peer form example is music sharing. Apart from this, online reservations, marketing, online demos, advertisements, security systems, work from home are the major applications, home applications. So Another separate category of application is the entertainment, distribution of music, radio and television programs and movies over the internet. Nowadays, TV shows reach many homes via IPTV, that is IP television. That systems are based on IP telephony, not IP telephony, IP technology instead of cable TV or radio transmissions. Live television may become interactive in future. Another form of entertainment is game playing. Although we have multi-person real-time simulation games, in near future, virtual world will provide us shared reality and three-dimensional graphics. Next category of home applications is ubiquitous computing. This computing is embedded into everyday life. Many homes are already wired with security systems that include door and window sensors. There are many other sensors that can be folded into the smart home monitors or smart home systems. Our electricity, gas, and water meters could also report usage over the network. This would save money. Consumer electronic devices are networked nowadays. For example, some high-end cameras already have a wireless network capability and use it to send photos to nearby display for viewing. Professional sports photographers can also send their photos to their editors in real-time mode. Next, emerging technology, advanced technologies, RFID technology or radio frequency identification technology, to which we are familiar nowadays. RFID tags are passive tag chips, the size of stamps, and they can already be affixed to books, passports, pets, credit cards, and many other different items which may be at home or outside the home. This lets the RFID reader to locate and communicate with the items over a distance of up to several meters. Originally, RFID was developed to replace barcodes. So these are the few fields or few applications, home applications. Then how these computer networks are, now we will see how these computer networks are useful for mobile users. Mobile computers such as laptops are one of the fast growing segments of the computer industry. People want to use their mobile devices to read and send email or tweet or watching movies, downloading music, playing games, or simply to serve the web information. They want to do all of these things from anywhere. So connectivity to the internet enables many these things possible. Then wireless hotspots based on IEEE 802.11 standard are another kind of wireless network for mobile computers. Wireless networks are of great value to trucks, taxis, delivery vehicles, repair persons for keeping in contact with their home base. For example, in many cities, taxi drivers are independent businessmen. When customer calls, information is displayed on the driver's display and a beep sounds. The first driver to hit a button on the display and gets the call. Wireless networks are also important to the military. Perhaps the key driver of the mobile wireless application is the is the mobile phone. Text messaging, that is the short message service, is tremendously popular. Nowadays, internet has finally arrived in acceleration stage with the growth of mobile applications. For example, if smartphones are considered, the smartphones combine the aspect of mobile phones and mobile computers. Many advanced phones connect to wireless hotspots and automatically switch between the networks. Our consumer electronics devices can also use cellular and hotspot networks to stay connected to remote computers. Electronic book readers can download a newly purchased book or magazine or today's newspaper wherever they roam. Then another important application to mobile application is the global positioning system, record location, and an area in which the mobile phones are now starting to be used is a m-commerce, that is called as mobile commerce. Short text messages from the mobile are used to authorize payments for good in machines. For example, food purchase, movie tickets, all other small items instead of cash and credit cards. The charge then appears on the mobile phone bill. When equipped with near field communication technology, that is NFC technology, the mobile can act as a RFID smart card and interact with nearby reader for payment. This scheme may save them most of the credit card company's fee. Let us take a quick look of some possibilities. One possibility is sensor network concept. Sensor networks are made up of nodes that gather and wirelessly relay information. This relayed information is sensed by different sensors. For example, your car might gather data on its location, speed, vibration, and fuel efficiency from its onboard diagnostic system and upload this information to the database. This database can help to find the potholes, plan trips around the congested roads. Then next thing is variable computers. Typical example of the promising application of variable application, that is the variable computers, is the smartwatches. Other such devices may be implanted, such as the pacemakers and the insulin pumps. Some of these can be controlled over wireless networks. There are, if social issues are considered, there are many social issues, still some social issues which are unsolved. For example, suppose social networks, message boards, content sharing sites, and a host of other applications allow the people to share their views. As long as the subjects are restricted to technical topics or hobbies like gardening, not too many problems will arise. But the trouble comes with topics that people actually care about, like politics, religion, or sex. Views that are publicly posted may be deeply offensive to some people. Some people take a live and let live view, but others feel that posting certain material is simply unacceptable. Different countries have different and conflict laws are also different. Some network operators block content of their block content for their own reasons. Some users of peer-to-peer applications had their network service cut off because the network operator did not find it profitable. Some operators would probably like to treat different companies differently. If you are a big company and pay well, then you will get service. But if you are small, you will get poor service. Opponents of this practice argue that peer-to-peer and other content should be treated in the same way. This agreement for communication that are not differentiated by their content or source or who is providing the content is known as network neutrality. The internet makes it possible to find information very quickly. Computer networks also offers the potential to increase the privacy. But here one problem is to get the information quickly. That makes the people lazy. Another thing is the problem of electronic junk mails, spam mails. Some filtering softwares are available to read and discard the spam generated by the another computers with lesser or greater degrees of success. But total elimination is not possible. Still, other content is intended for criminal behavior. Web pages and email messages containing active content can contain viruses that test over your computer. They might be used to steal your bank account passwords. So computer networks arise new legal problems when they interact with old laws. The trouble is grabbing is legal in a lot of other places. And the scenario owners there have a grasped the potential for internet grabbing. So these are some social issues. The next time we will discuss about network hardware.